Hello guys, welcome to the channel Talking with Jay Spring. I'm your host Jay, giving you a video on the channel today. Hello guys and welcome to today's random type video where I'll be talking about my thoughts on the Batman. Obviously news breaking, obviously that Robert Pattinson as well as Nicholas Hoult are the top picks to become the new Batman. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, go through a couple of things as well as some new confirmed news when it comes to the villains in the movie. Which is being sort of speculated at the moment, so I'm going to go through that and give you my whole thoughts. But I want you guys to leave yours definitely down below in that comment section, of course. And if you enjoyed the video, simply smash the thumbs up as well and subscribe and hit the bell for much more. We've got a big YouTube series coming up when it comes to the journey to X-Men Dark Phoenix, which I'm starting tomorrow on the channel, so stay tuned for that guys. And yeah, just support the channel in any way possible. So without further ado guys, let's get straight into this video. So the first thing I want to get into is who I'd pick as the new Batman. Let's go through my top 3 picks who I'd definitely pick as the Batman. Now the first one is Scott Adkins. Now Scott Adkins posted up a video, an audition for the Batman role, and absolutely smashed it. I think he sort of looks the part. He's sort of at that sort of age where Batman would be at. He's got the build for the part. He's got everything as a Batman character. Just needs that opportunity. Now he's definitely the top of my list. Next up we have Oscar Isaac. I think if given the opportunity, he could definitely be a great Batman. Not so sure on the Bruce Wayne side of things yet, personally, but I think Oscar Isaac could definitely smash it if given the chance as well. And my third option is probably, which is going to get a lot of hate or people would disagree, is Robert Pattinson. I actually have looked over the last couple of days since the news came out and properly heavily looked into stuff and what he looks like in some other performances and stuff like that. And I'm going to go through a bit about Robert Pattinson, my points on the view. Now there's good and bad as well guys, so stay tuned. First off, I want to start off is the guy Robert Pattinson has a bad reputation for a bad set of films, Twilight. Now, does it mean Robert Pattinson was the reason to blame for these movies? No, it doesn't. He was a part of something. He came out of high school and had an opportunity in his acting career to go for a new TV series, which teenagers would dream of, pretty much, at that time. He come out there, he earned the money, he's got a name recognition now because of it. Maybe for the bad, but still, he's a big name. And I think if anybody was in that situation, if you turn it down, you'd be very silly. Now, I think he came out, he done a great job in trying to make that series work, make that series of films work, and I don't think he was terrible in it. I really don't. The second bad point for me personally is I think he hasn't got the right build for Batman. Now obviously people can go mad dieting and mad at the gym and everything, but I just see him as quite lean, and when you're a slim, lean person, to try and get big is quite tough, and I think it could take a period of time. So that's the only really main issue I have with Robert Pattinson really being the new Batman and Bruce Wayne. Other thing is I want to mention is he's had other great performances. If you actually look at some of his other movies, you will get to see there's some really good performances, especially when it comes to my next point as being the Bruce Wayne character. I think he's got a very dark type of character in most movies. Now one I particularly really like of his movies is called Remember Me. Now it's quite an emotional sort of family film, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, go check it out yourselves, but he has a dark character in it, and I think with Bruce Wayne, if given him the look, I think Robert Pattinson could be a really good Bruce Wayne. It's just Batman he needs to convince me in, and maybe with the suit on, maybe with a couple of trailers and clips, we will get to see it and maybe we'll get behind him. And the last point it leads to is a lot of people criticised Heath Ledger as the Joker. This is a big character which I think everybody absolutely loves Heath Ledger's portrayal as the Joker. Now maybe Robert Pattinson does what Heath Ledger did. He puts 110% into it, maybe 150% into it, and really brings this character of the Batman through. We really need a great Batman, and maybe if given the opportunity, he will smash it. We just need to get behind him. At the end of the day, he's an actor, and another thing is he's young. He's got many years ahead of him, and I think he could do a great job if given the chance. So another thing is, it's sad. There's a petition going around trying to replace Robert Pattinson as the Batman and Bruce Wayne. I think it's very sad if you've signed it and if you're going against him. The man hasn't even had a chance yet to prove himself in another big movie. He's had one big opportunity, and he didn't fail, the movie failed. You've got to realise it is a franchise. The movie failed as a franchise, not him. There's many other reasons why that failed, and I don't think he was one of them. Going into the news and the speculation. Now, the new Batman movie. I think it's called The Batman apparently, and it's been speculated that the two villains in this movie is going to be Catwoman and the Penguin. Now, of course, two iconic villains when it comes to the Batman franchise, and definitely will be exciting to see. But first off, I want to talk about, where is Deathstroke? Deathstroke has been a big hit throughout the Arrow series, and he's been a big hit when it comes to the games and stuff like that, and we need Deathstroke in a movie, and I think this would be the best opportunity. Going to the origins of Deathstroke as well as the Batman going together, that would be an epic fight on the screen. And just imagine a Robert Pattinson having that big fight like you see in the video games and stuff like that. I would definitely love to see Deathstroke in a movie, and I think that is probably the first option I would have looked at, really. Going away from the Joker, we need to go away from the Joker for a while, let the actor really take the Joker role and make it something special, and then maybe later on bring him in as the Joker, and obviously with the new Batman, hopefully the Batman will flourish as well. That's my opinion on that. Another thing is, if the Penguin is going to be chosen in this movie, we need the guy from Gotham, the TV series, to play him. This guy really played the Penguin so well. It obviously depends on which way they're going with it. Obviously, this character from Gotham, the TV series, was very different to the actual person who played in the movies, so it all depends on which route they're going. But me personally, I'll definitely pick up the guy from the Gotham TV series. He's recently been in John Wick Chapter 3. He played a small part on one of the operators on the phone and stuff, but he hasn't really had nothing big, and this will definitely be a big option for him. And obviously previously playing as the Penguin, you never know what could happen. I think that would be a great option. Now, maybe this is going towards the origins of Bruce Wayne becoming the Batman, and maybe it's the origins of the love between Bruce and Catwoman, Selina. Maybe it's how she becomes the Catwoman and stuff like that, and maybe the Penguin's just a side sort of villain. I don't know. That's just a sort of thing I came up with. Because it being called the Batman, I just don't know where they're going to go with this. This is just something I would definitely look at. Obviously, the first option I would have chose is Deathstroke in the movie. That's just the one option I would have gone with straight away, knowing that Batman and Deathstroke on the screen would definitely attract an audience. I think that would have been the best option. But we don't know where they're going. This is just a lot of speculation at the moment. We don't even know if Robert Pattinson has actually signed the dotted line yet for the deal. We don't know nothing yet. This is just all speculation. This is just my opinions. I want yours definitely down below in that comment section. Now, of course, guys, let me know who you'd want to be the Batman, what you think about Robert Pattinson or Nicholas Hoult playing the character. Let me know the new speculation and what you think about that, obviously, as the villains. And yeah, just get into that comment section down below, guys. Smash that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for much, much more. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video, guys, for X-Men 1, the movie review. I'm going through the X-Men franchise, of course, the journey to X-Men Dark Phoenix. Stay tuned for that, guys. A lot of other stuff coming on the channel. Stay tuned, support the channel in any way possible. I've been me, you've been you, and I'll see you next time on Talking with Jay Springett.